Hey everyone, it is Liv aka Ruby Red 484 and welcome to my channel. Today I have a really exciting video for you all which has been requested by one of my viewers, and I think it's really great to put into a video format for you because it's really going to help with your makeup and styling, especially if you have dark brown hair like me and really pale skin. The viewer was asking how I style my clothes and my colours and my makeup as well according to my hair and skin type. Now obviously this video is just going to be about people with dark hair, especially dark brown hair like me, and really pale skin, and this is only the way that I dress. I mean, I'm not saying it's completely right or the makeup and the clothes are right, it's just how I like to wear my style. So I have a couple of notes written down because I think they're really going to help me just get this video out as quickly as possible because I've got a lot of things to get through. Okay, so this is the best colours for pale skin and brown hair. That's what I'm going to start off with. Basically, you don't want makeups that are going to wash you out but give you a warm, subtle glow over your face, especially at this time of year because we're in the summer time. You don't want really cold, cool colours because they don't necessarily look good at this time of year. You want colours that will allow you to play with your cosmetics and create different looks for different occasions and different times of the day as well. You want to if you want to play up your eyes, your cheekbones or your lips, dark hair and pale skin gives you the opportunity to change your style, whatever you feel like showcasing that day. So what I mean by that is playing up different parts of your makeup will look really great for nighttime or daytime look. So if you want a dark red lip and dark eyes, that works brilliant for evening, whereas in the day obviously you want more subtle makeup and maybe a subtle glow to your face, especially because we're in summer at the moment. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to eyes, and it's really important to remember at this point that your hue colours, i.e. the little specks of colour in your eyes, really dramatically change how your makeup should look. In that respect, I mean, don't pick colours that are going to clash with your eye colour. So it's great to look in a mirror and look really closely at your eye colours. If you do it now, then you'll be able to see what is your most predominant colour. Obviously my eyes, if you can see, are blue, and they've got kind of specks of green and a little bit of kind of greyish tones to them as well. So blue eyes, like I have, work especially well with browns and like browny goldy colours. I'm really into that at the moment, especially because it's summer, so I like dewy looks. You could match whatever specks of other hues are in your eyes, so I could wear green eyes, green eyeshadow, because obviously I've got little specks of green, so that could look really pretty. Okay, so if you have brown eyes, then green works really well to bring out and draw out the brown colour in them, and if you have green eyes, blue works really well against that to create a more dramatic look to your eye, and this works beautifully. I've seen it done on models and in other makeup videos. So yeah, remember that for your eyes, blue eyes work well with browns, brown eyes work well with greens, and green eyes work well with blues. Eyes, golden shadows showcase your eyes, especially when you've got a little hint of gold in the colour as well, and darker shadows and linings obviously create a more sultry look to your eye. I've done a couple of videos where I did a Bridget Bardot look especially, and I made my eyes really sultry, and they looked really well. That went really well with the blue colour in my eyes, so go check out that video because that shows you a kind of similar showcase to what I'm saying here. So darker shadows and lining, more sultry look. Okay, so when we're talking about daytime eyes, use eyeliner along your eyelids first and then apply shadow over the same line, blending slightly upwards to create a more sultry look. When you put shadow over eyeliner, obviously it plays down the eyeliner, and that's great for daytime. For a brighter, more innocent appearance, you could always cover the whole top lid in a brighter shadow and then thinly line just above your lashes. Both looks I would coat with 2 coats of mascara just to create a dramatic effect. Well, slightly more dramatic effect. However, you don't have to wear mascara if you don't like it, it's just my preference. Moving on to cheeks. To emphasise your cheekbones, a hue closest to your complexion tone works best, and sweep that over the apple of your cheeks. So I use peachy pinky tones at the moment because my skin is so pale. I don't go for dark browns. I use a little bit of bronzer to contour, but no heavy bronzer. Seriously, stay away from all of that if you can. Stick with a neutral hue like I said, and avoid rosy colours if you've got a reddish undertone to your skin. Rosy blush minimises yellowish colours, especially if your skin has a yellowish tint to it, so bear that in mind as well. Okay, so a small sweep of blush up to the hairline and a lighter bronzed or even a white hue just underneath the bone creates shadow, making your cheekbones more prominent. I love to use that look. I've used it in loads of my videos, especially my contouring blush tutorial. I used a darker bronzer, but you could use a slightly white bronzer, a slightly white highlighter under your blusher, and that gives a really, really pretty definition. Okay, so for lips, contrast what you do with your eyes. That's really, really important. Think 1940s movie stars for sultry looks, and you could use a lip plumper to line your lips just above the natural line of them. In this way, it creates a really, really plump lip. Obviously, that's what plumper does, and makes them look even bigger. I think this is quite pretty. I haven't used a plumper above or below my lips yet. I just use it on the lip itself. But let me know how it goes if you do it. Does it really make your lips stand out and look more dramatic? Okay, so once you've done that, fill in your lips with a smoky deep burgundy or a red to play off creamy white skin. I especially love using bright reds, and I've just got a new colour for my lips. That is MAC Cockney. I'll put it in the drop down bar below, and that is a beautiful, beautiful red with gold specks that works really well on my lips and looks amazing against my white skin, so I love that, especially when going out at night. The beauty with red lipsticks or burgundies is that you can layer them as well, so for earlier on in the day you don't have to necessarily go dramatic red. You could just go light pinky peachy red if you wanted to. Okay, so for a natural girls next door look, if you don't want that sultry dramatic look, you could line your lips in a hue colour closest to your natural colour and finish just with a little tinted gloss. And obviously that doesn't emphasise your lips too much, but it just looks really pretty in the daytime.